Okay, we should be live. And thankfully, last time my internet cut out, you all stayed here, which means the live stream should also stay. If I have to leave. Okay.
Morning, everyone. How are we all doing?
Morning.
Just going to share it into the public group. Last time my internet cut out, you all stayed here. Which... Oh. Sorry. Okay. And we're shared. All right. Hello, everyone. Come say hi. Hi, Kathy. So, Chris, are you watching the comments then?
Yes, I am. I've got them on the screen. So, hello, Kathy. Yes, I've got the comment. I can see you was under the comments, kind of greyed out, but I can see that I've got the comments kind of right at the front.
Cool.
You're quite quiet, Chris.
I don't know why.
I think he's all right.
It's fine.
Yeah. It's the first time in my life I've ever been called quiet. Nice to see you too, Kathy. Not that we can see you, but nice to see you chatting.
I'm getting feedback again.
Yeah, I did just then as well.
We'll see how it goes.
If you press your cam/mic options, you can turn a setting on for echo cancellation. Has everyone got that turned on?
Oh, what was that?
Should be bottom of the screen. Looks like
echo. Yeah, mine's turned on.
I'm not getting it now, like.
Yeah, no, it's fine now. It comes and goes.
Okay.
Oh, I can't come out of that screen now.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Isabel. Hi, Pamela.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh, Sue's gone.
Morning, Isabel.
Okay, we might as well get started. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. I'll see you in a few hours, Tracy.
So, Gemma, what cake recipe are you using?
So we're making the Victoria sponge recipe out of the Creative Bakes book.
Right.
And we are going to be making a 5-layered rainbow cake, like stacked up on each other with a filling in between each. And we're also going to be making for the boys to take away, because they're going home today, some sort of tray bake rectangle sponges with different blobs of different colours. So nice. We're going very
artistic,
very rainbow. Yeah. What about yourself, Ella?
Well, obviously I'm not in the kitchen because the kitchen is currently a mess. So I'm only using the Ninja Foodie because that's all I've got. So I thought, well, it's probably best if I just make the one cake because I can only bake one at a time. So I'm going to take the idea from the marble cake and I'm going to make different colours and then, like, you know, put them in little splodges and swirl them around and hopefully make a rainbow cake that way. But obviously it's all going to be baked as one thing.
Ella, you're not looking at the camera when you talk. Do you know that?
I know, it's really weird. I don't want to look up there because you're all down here.
Sue would like to be let back in, please.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Sue. There you go.
Thank you. It kicked me out. I'm never going on another page, Chris, because it kicked me out. And I ended up on wholesome keto page. It was like, what? Rude.
So what are you making?
Well, I'm doing Michelle's, the one out of the Creative Books again, and I'm just doing swirls with my colours.
Nice.
So, just Victoria Duncan's asked me why I'm not cooking because we can't all fit in Gemma's kitchen, Vic. So I've been nominated to sit on the couch quite comfortable upstairs, and I'm watching the comments. So if anybody has any comments, questions, I'm watching them. So yeah, Ask away.
There we go. Sorry, I had to leave because I forgot my scales.
How
Kind
do
of
you mute
important when you make
yourself?
a cake.
Right, mute.
Okay, so I'm making the coconut vanilla muffins. Right, see, Gemma, I'm looking at the camera now. I'm making the coconut vanilla muffins recipe. So I can't remember how many eggs I need. 3 large eggs, but I've got an array of sizes, so I'll just go 3 or 4 depending on how big they are.
So we've just added. Well, Dan's just splashing us with it. We've just added the cream cheese and the butter into a bowl, and we are creaming it together. We might have to go on mute in a bit if we're using the whisk. It's quite noisy.
So Ella, apparently with that camera angle, you look very tall.
No, Michelle, what it is the table's really low. It's a trick.
Maybe Sue needs to do that as well.
Should I quickly say good morning to Carol Sloan as well, and Sarah Goddard, and Tracy Halby Grenter, Diane Whitelaw. This is a lot, Tracy as well. Oh, there you go. Pamela Parkinson. I'm excited to make these. I need to make a cake for my daughter's birthday because Pride is right up her street.
I don't like cooking in the living room. I've forgotten a tea towel. I'll be back in a minute.
We're just going to go on mute because we're going to use the electric whisk.
That's fine. I'll fill the gap here a bit nicer.
You can speak about why.
Yes, I'm about to do that, Daniel. Thank you. So the reason we picked today to do the rainbow Pride cakes is because obviously the rainbow symbol has very widely been adopted for Pride. Prides all over the world. And for anyone that isn't aware, today is actually Pride Day. I know people consider June to be Pride Month, but June the 28th is actually Pride Day. And that's because June the 28th, 1969, was when the New York police raided the Stonewall Inn, trying to crack down on homosexuality, which prompted the Stonewall riots, which is widely credited as being the event that kind of kicked off prides and gay rights and the change of attitudes in society. So when I've always said to Elle about trying to do something at this point this month, and we felt today was the perfect day to do it. And it just so happened that almost all of us were free to come on and do the live today. So we picked the rainbow cakes because the rainbow flag is the widely adopted symbol of it. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So, silly little fact for you though, the rainbow flag gained prominence in San Francisco in the late 70s after the assassination of Harvey Milk, who was the first openly gay elected politician to any position in the United States. And what I would say to anybody, if you want to know more about that story, there is a fantastic film called Milk, starring Sean Penn, I think it is. It won Oscars. It's an absolutely fantastic film. It's quite sad, obviously, what happens because it leads up to his assassination. But that was another big event. So yeah, that's the reason why we're doing these cakes today, and I won't bore you anymore about it. Hopefully next year, I keep going on at Ella. Next year, I want the key. I want a thing with the ketone. I want it in rainbow colours.
Yeah, we were trying, weren't we? And we just couldn't get any of the right stuff.
That's my mission in the next year, to find a way to do it.
So we've added the eggs and the almond milk to the mix. We're doing that whisk. We're going to mute again.
Right, so I'm doing 1.5 times the coconut vanilla muffins recipe, but we're a little bit short on cream. So I'm using up some coconut milk, which you can use as an alternative. So I'm just going to add some of that in to get up to 190.
I won't tell you where I am.
Probably about 3 steps ahead knowing you, Sue.
Sue's already in the oven.
Nearly.
Oh, thank you, Tracy. She said it was very nice to hear about the history of Pride Day. Thanks for that comment. Michelle Coop has 4 more. No surprise there. Good morning, Sarah Jane Laird, and good morning, Karen, who are also watching us as well now. Good morning to everybody who's watching us on YouTube as well. I think we're on YouTube as well, Yella.
We are, yes.
Yeah, so hello to everyone watching there. Please comment along if you want to as well. The name of the movie, Diane, is Milk. Literally, that is it, Milk. It's like I said, it won Oscars. Fantastic film.
So we've just whisked all the liquid together, and now we've got to add the dry ingredients. So we've got coconut flour that we're adding in. And then ground almonds. Yeah. What are you doing, Sue?
It's all mixed. It's a very quick cake, I have to say. Try it, make sure it's sweet enough. Ooh.
It's a good one, isn't it?
Oh, you didn't make it on Saturday, did you, Sue?
No, because there's only so much cake I need. And this is going to be too much for me. Any cake.
Sugar.
So we're putting sweetener in as well. And baking powder.
That's better. Oh, yum, yum.
I read it.
Right, now I reckon this is my plan of action. That I'm going to put all the mixture in here, and then I'm going to do swirls and swirl it around.
Yeah, if you've got like a cocktail stick or something, put your swirl in and use that to kind of, you'll get like a nice marbly effect on the cake.
Oh, what? Rather than doing colours in each one.
Yeah. And Michelle, believe it or not, Cooper, I've lined it. The first for everything.
So while you're talking, by the way, I'm going to mention another thing here as well today. The post went in the public group about a quarter of an hour ago. We've launched some new values today into the group because the group's growing, and we just want to kind of remind people about what we're all about and how we expect people to kind of not behave. What's the right word?
Interact, support.
Interact with the group. Perfect. Interact. So it's under the title of Just Be. And basically all it is 4 simple values, and that's all we ask everyone in the group when you're interacting to follow. Really simple values, and I feel it kind of fits with the messages today as well. So you'll be seeing the picture posted regularly to help remind our new members to join us. But all we're going to ask people to be, because the reason we went with this one as well is because for your dad, wasn't it, Ella? Mark doesn't like rules. He doesn't feel we need rules.
Yeah.
We just need gentle nudges, which is what this is. So all we're going to ask everyone is to be open. Fits very much into vibe. Be open to others and their ideas. Be respectful and kind to all, including yourself. So don't beat yourselves up, guys. Be brave. Ask the questions. One thing we are very proud of in our groups is that we are a very friendly group and we don't have keto police and you won't be shot down. So please ask your questions. And also be mindful when you're posting and ask, does it belong in the group? But that's it. 4 simple things. And that's it. Just be. Like I said, the poster's gone. If you want to see it, I'm very proud. It's actually the first proper Keto Fitness Club branding on brand poster I've done, thanks to some guidance from Ella. So yeah, thanks for Ella's help.
So we've got all the ingredients mixed together. I'm just going to divide the mix into 5, and we're going to add the colouring to them.
Sorry, can you hear the drill? Do you want me to mute, or is it all right?
Fine.
I can barely hear it.
You can barely hear it. Okay.
Barely.
Yeah. We do 120 of each of them.
So I've mixed all of mine together. Again, it's the usual stuff: coconut flour, baking powder, a bit of sweetener. I've not put as much in just because the food colorings, they aren't clean keto. They do have sugar in them, so I'm just being aware that they will sweeten it a little bit. So how many? I might need to get some little dishes and then figure out how I'm going to do this. So back in a minute.
Yeah, one thing I'll mention in relation to the baking, if anyone who's thinking of making these, don't buy normal food colorings because they evaporate when you bake them. You need to buy the gels. All the supermarkets sell them. I'm sure Daniel can hold some of Gemma's up. Sue's holding them before Work can do them. But they tend to come in these little tubey things like Sue's holding up. The gels,
that's where I got mine.
Exactly like that. Gemma's got some different ones, but in similar tubes as well. But you need the gels or the paste, not the bottles of food colourings, because the food colourings will just disintegrate and you'll get...
Gemma got hers from Amazon. If you can
Oh,
see
there
it.
you go. And you'll get them in every colour going, but honestly, a good splash of these into your cakes and you get some fantastic colours. Morning, Darren. Tracy Tremaine Shark, stop being...
Hi, Darren. How you doing?
Did you hear that, Daniel?
What was that?
Tracy Tremaine Shark, stop being keto police. Lol, exactly.
Right.
You know, there's only one police person
That's
allowed in that group. It's me. Oh, fab.
Oh, wow, that looks cool.
What colours are you using, Sue?
I've got green on the outside, purple, and then red in the middle.
Let's have a look, see. Oh, nice.
So, that's good. That's good credit then, Gemma. Isabel uses the same ones as you. And,
Ah,
Isabel's
excellent.
one of our best bakers, as we know. So, there must
Yeah,
be
Gemma,
something
what
with them.
colourings do you have?
The colour splash ones from Amazon.
Oh, right. So I've got the Dr. Oka food gel things. I have checked they are for baking because they give baking instructions on them.
That's the ones I've got, Ella.
I use them, a Dr. Urker ones.
Tell
when
you
I
what,
come back,
there's loads left. You don't need too much, do you?
you only need like
Oh, no, you might have lasted me ages.
Yeah, they do go.
Yeah, and I
very
think
well.
I'm going to go for a pastel kind of colour instead of bright.
So, Sue, Tracy says yours looks cool. Daniel, Darren is a lot better today than yesterday, answering your question. Morning to Kath Sunderland, just joined us. Tracy Sharrock's can't wait to see them baked. Isabel saying the Dr. Urker ones are good as well. Morning to Arwen as well. No, Anita, sorry. The names mixed up. Anita's joined us as well. Hello, Anita.
Can you hear my ninja? Is it all right?
Can't hear it.
No, it's fine.
That's cool.
I think the noise cancellation on StreamYard is very good, actually. It's better than Zoom.
Yeah.
So we've divided ours equally into 5 bowls. And now we're going to use 5 different colours.
So what colours are you using, Gemma?
Pardon?
What colours are you going to be using today?
We're going to use green, purple, red, blue and orange.
Nice.
So, a very good selection there. So, interestingly enough, on Friday, I don't know if you people aware this, me, Daniel, Sue, met up in London, had a little day. We did the tourist thing in London, around the tourist bus all day. We literally spent all day on a hoverboard or a boat, didn't we, pretty much? But we did take a walk through Soho, and it was incredible because there was flags and banners everywhere because it's Pride Month, and it was very busy, like. But we didn't actually stop because we couldn't get anywhere because it was so busy. But it was still nice to see.
Yeah.
It was actually nice to see Soho almost back to normal, in all fairness.
It was actually, yeah.
Jem and Michelle said that you need to collect rent from us. We've been here that long.
Sorry, I muted you, Jem.
That's red. Really
There you
red.
go. Done.
The red or orange.
Sorry, I was just saying that's my red.
Yep,
But yeah,
nice.
mute us because we are noisy. Sorry.
Did you hear that, Gemma? Michelle said you need to start collecting rent from me and Daniel because we've been here that long. We are going home today, people. We are travelling back to Scotland today with a little overnight break in Edinburgh. Although we will be straight to the hotel.
Nice.
Oh, that blue looks brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're going to sneeze, and I said at least she's muted
There, I
today.
think.
So,
Plenty of strawberries there. Plenty of cream.
yes, Tracy was with us on Friday. Sorry, I've got to say, I do apologise. She said it's very pretty walking down there as well. So, gutted you were so close, but yeah, I know you had a lovely weekend away though, didn't you, with your daughter Tracy? But we're going to see you. Me and Daniel see you in a couple of hours. So your cats are going to be so peeved with you. Yes, the cats are peeved with us, Michelle. Believe me, we know already.
Hey, Tracy, you might get a bit of cake off the boys, if you're lucky.
I don't tend to share cake.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, they are good colours, aren't they?
Well, the raw mixture tastes good, so the cake's going to taste good.
Oh, help. I'm not to come off under at the end. 2 seconds.
All right, so I've just divided a bit of mix into a load of different bowls. So I've got 6 different bowls, so I can make 6 different colours. Yeah, so that's about right. I can mix blue and red together to make a purple one, and I'll make an orange one as well. Okay.
That purple one Daniel's doing looks incredible as well.
Oh, wow.
So I'm starting off, I've got a load of plain mix. I'm just putting that in the bottom. And then I'll add blobs of colour on top, I think.
You've got Tracy excited now at the thought of getting some of the cake, thanks.
Just make sure you get it, okay? They'll have it on them.
Yes, the gel colours are brilliant, Sarah Goddard. They're really good. Tracy's coming to Kestival. Oh, yeah. I can plug Kestival here, can't I, as well? So, again,
yeah, you can.
Because everything's Kestival for the moment. So, yeah, 21st of August. 20th?
21st.
21st. All I know is it's the 3rd Saturday in August. That's what I'm doing in my head. So yes, Kestival, Brampton Grange, Northamptonshire, where we will have some guest keto speakers.
It's 21st.
So we've now put in some of each colour separately into a small dish, and these will come out quite thin, but then we're going to pile them on top of each other. So actually, it makes quite a big cake because it's quite a tall cake.
With that many layers, it will be. Luckily, Gemma has 5 identical sized pans for doing these, because imagine how long it would take you if you to bake each one and then do the one after.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do originally, but I would literally be here for like 4 hours, especially with the Ninja.
These are special a kit that was actually for rainbow cakes that I found online. So
have you done a rainbow cake before?
Yes, I did one. About a year or so ago. Yeah. Oh no, it was for the Queen Jubilee. Was that last year, the Queen's Jubilee, or Queen something last year? Because on top I made a flag to go on top. So
just some more comments. That's Tracy and Tracy having a conversation. Darren Bees is asking Michelle Cooper, I know you're watching, are the Wilton colours okay for baking? Michelle Cooper, carrying where we left off last time. No, it will be much more civilised. The daytime will be much more civilised than last year, definitely. Diane bought her tickets yesterday. Way nice to have you, Diane. Isabel's put the link. Anyone's wanting those colours Gemma's using, Isabel has put the link in the comments on Facebook.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm just using the colour for the first time.
They're good, aren't they?
These are great.
Oh, hello, Howard. He's just joined us now as well. Darren Bees is looking forward to Kestival. Darren, the night will be plenty fun, don't worry. But
I will be behaving myself, so there's, sorry.
It might not be as wild as last year because we don't have a go-kart.
No chance. No chance.
Sorry, Sam.
Still up nightmare.
Well, almost everyone's seen that video now, thanks to you.
I know.
So I've actually put them little trays in. I wasn't going to till a bit late, till after I've done the other bits, but they're only going to take about 10 minutes because they're so thin.
Yeah.
So we've put them in the oven, and now what we're going to do is we're going to blob the colours into these little square silicone, and so we can get some sort of marbling cakes that the boys can take. For you, Tracy, as well. So Tracy, you can have a taste.
Pamela, if you look in the comments on Facebook, Isabel's posted a link to the ones that we're using today, the ones Gemma's using. But you can get the Dr. Oetker ones; they're really good. All the supermarkets sell them as well. So yeah, what we're saying is you need to use the gels, not the bottled food colorings, because the bottled food colorings will boil off, so you don't get much color. So the gels are what you need if you want really strong, vibrant colors in your cake.
I'm currently trying to make purple. It's not going too well.
It looks like a lilac-y purple from what I can see from here.
Yeah, it's not dark enough.
No need for lunch. Can I just eat cake? Hey, no, I'm looking forward to that burger this afternoon, Tracy. I've already picked what I want off the menu. Welsh Tracy, it's 52 sleeps to Kestival. Did we all know that? And she's very excited. I'm going to say London Tracy and Welsh Tracy for the girls that are watching, just it's easy then, because you've both got double-barreled names and it's a bit of a mouthful.
Looking good.
Yeah, I've basically made like a lighter lilac rather than a purple, but I'll leave it like that. I don't want to add too much colour in, otherwise it might just go murky.
What's that you're drinking in your bottle, Sue?
Toffee.
Oh, with your water. I wondered from the colour, that's why I was intrigued, sorry.
Yes. As work day, I drink my sample.
It doesn't look the most appealing colour on camera, that's all.
It tastes so nice. I forget who told me to try. Oh, I think it was Karen. She's a bad influence, that Karen.
Anita's trying to resist her chocolate eclairs. She made them yesterday. She said she's going to have to freeze them. Probably a good idea. That's what Sue has to do, don't you, Sue?
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, freeze the lot.
Look at that one.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
nice.
I mean, because
Your
the mix
colours are more
is
like
quite...
a pastel-y type colour, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't want to add too much. I quite like the pastel. Because the mix is so yellow, it's actually quite green. But do you know what? It works.
But you know what, though? That's the whole thing about Pride. It's supposed to stand for diversity. So all the different colours and different variations, that's what Pride is all about. It's all about inclusion and diversity. So you're reinforcing it with all your different cake colours and different shades. It's very...
See, there are no mistakes.
Karen doesn't freeze her. She's not Sue. Tracy, we are going to a bar called Bar and Block. It's like a steak / meat grill restaurant. They actually have quite a few of them around the country. But we'll go to this one when we meet Tracy in London because it's around the corner from King's Cross. That's very handy for me and Daniel when we're like passing by because she lives near there as well. So Sue is drinking water with toffee flavouring in it. That's why it's that colour. Oh, hello, Budgie Mum on YouTube. Good morning. Joining us as we're making multicoloured cakes today to celebrate Pride Day.
God, you need a lot of green, don't you?
Oh, wow, Jen.
Oh, nice. I like them.
That looks brilliant.
Don't know how they'll turn out, but let's see.
I'm sure it'll be fab.
Okay, so there's a definite difference, but the blue one is more like a turquoise. So blue on the right, green on the left, or my left.
Chris, Dan's tidying up. He doesn't do that at your house.
I know, and it's because
my house. I do tidy up. Who just said that?
So Arwen says they look awesome, and Gemma, you are a pro apparently.
Usually I cook at home, they can't see the kitchen worktops. Everything's kind of like pushed to one side.
Yeah, Daniel, when he does our lives in our kitchen, all Daniel does is he moves everything to all the worktops that you can't see.
Oh, yeah.
She's like that now.
Yeah.
So we're going to start our filling, but then we'll leave it until the cake's obviously cooled. But the filling is it's like the basic...
Do you know the colour we couldn't use in the cake?
That's what I just said to Dan. Yeah. So we're going to make that yellow. Yeah. So it's a sort of a basic butter filling. So it's butter, softened butter, cream, a bit of sugar,
No, not sugar.
Oh, sorry, not sugar. You know what I mean, sweetener. We use Truvia and vanilla essence, and then we are going to add some of the yellow flavouring. Well, flavouring colour. It's not a flavour, is it? It's a colour.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to mute because we're going to use the whisk again.
So I'm just making my last colour, which I'm hoping will be an orange.
Although with your colours, you'll probably end up with something more like apricot.
This yellow food colouring is a lot thicker than the others.
I am going to have to go with this myself. So I've never actually done much because I didn't know the tip about the food gels until I was taught on by someone on one of our Zooms. So I've yet to practice a lot with them yet. So I'm looking forward to doing more. So far, all I've ever made using is Battenberg.
There you go. That's kind of orange.
Yep.
It is, yeah.
I mean, it's more peach, but if I add any more red, it'll turn pink. So.
Yeah, you're right. Welsh Tracy said kids would love doing this. They will, because kids love anything colourful, don't they? Especially when it comes to baking.
All right, so I'm almost ready to start swirling it in. I'm just trying to make the purple a little more purpley.
All right, so I would
That's
say
better.
she really wants to try these, but she's already got a house full of cakes thanks to Michelle doing them on Saturday and her foray into blueberry breakfast muffins. Blueberry
Can I
breakfast
just
muffins.
say, I had some leftover almond cake in my freezer. About 3 chunks. I threw them in the bin.
I love that cake as well.
All right. How do I do this? How many do I have? 6. Yeah, I'm going to go for it.
I was going to say, do blobs.
Yeah, I am.
Blobs or splats, whatever you want to call it.
I'm just trying to be careful because obviously I don't want them to just mix and make like a brown cake. So yeah, all right. Actually, that purple's really good. It looks better in the tin than it does in the bowl.
This could be my birthday cake for tomorrow. There you go.
Yes, you're going out for a nice meal, you know, as well, aren't you?
Huh?
You're going out for a nice meal, I believe, as well, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah.
Good, good.
Where are you going?
Botanist.
Nice.
She's already gone through the menu as well to pick out what she can have to stay.
Yeah, they do hanging kebabs, halloumi burgers, lots of chicken.
Wow.
That sounds good. Cocktails.
I sat there this morning and planned my lunch out today like I can't talk.
I've got steak tonight.
So that restaurant Tracy is taking us to for lunch is really good because they'll let you swap everything out. So I've already got my swaps worked out, so it's going to be good. Hello D. D says the hanging kebabs are the best, Sue.
No. Joe, this is much better. I've just added a bit more blue.
Yeah, Sue, D says she's been there a few times and the hanging kebabs are the best.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've heard that's very good.
What are Dan and Gemma doing? Because I just saw something go on the floor by looks like them both laughing.
No, I just dropped the colouring on the floor by accident.
Yeah.
Looks good. It's looking a good yellow.
So while it seems like we're doing these for Pride Day, rather than everyone's busy cooking, I'm going to ask if anyone knows in the chat, has anyone ever actually been to a Pride?
I haven't, no.
I did my first one 2 years ago. because I wanted to do one before I turned 40. And luckily for me and Daniel work for a fantastic employer who are very, very good at supporting things like that. And they actually put groups of us out into a lot of prides around the country. So I did Edinburgh 2 years ago. Did the full march through the
You might
whole of
see
Edinburgh.
something today when you're in London. You might see about it when you're in London today. There's anything going around.
I doubt we'll see a lot of London today. I think we'll be pretty straight to where we're going, so it's a shame. But no, it was incredible. I was a bit nervous because you get nervous, but the atmosphere, the way we were getting cheered on around all the streets, including past the church. They had a lot of their people there cheering us on, giving out, because it was a really hot June day. They were giving out cups of water and everything. It was really nice. It was such a brilliant day. I was very happy to have done it. And I hope to do one again next year, hopefully. So, Kathy Wilton's seen it in Manchester. I've heard Manchester's a riot, Bank Holiday weekend in August, that one normally. It's supposed to be an absolute riot. Brighton, of course, probably the gayest town in the city in the country, I suppose.
Capital of the country.
Oh, that looks very yellow.
That looks nice.
So this is the buttercream with the yellow food colouring. Nice and smooth.
You what? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pamela. My work didn't give us a float. They weren't that rich, but they did give us a big gigantic speaker so we could blast out music. Tracy's Tracy's daughter goes to the Cardiff one as well. I like this, seeing all these people supporting it. I'll give anyone a little hint here, right, to give everyone a laugh. If you look on, is it More For All For, the catch-up service they have? Look up Britain's Most Beautiful Railways. I think it's episode 4. They actually followed Edinburgh Pride the year I did it, and I'm in a lot of the background shots. You might not recognise me because I'm a bit of a tubbo there, but me and the guy I work with, or I went with that day, are in a lot of it. We look like, we're doing this talking all day, but we did do a lot of work, I promise. But we're in a lot of the background shots because we had a big stand in the station. When everyone was arriving, we were giving everyone out flags and things. So if anyone's bored and wants to look for that, yeah, my bit on TV.
This looks like some kid has gone to town with decorating a cake.
That's not.
I'm loving it. No, I'm loving it. So I've got a few more bits of blue and yellow to add.
Oh, that looks cool.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, I can't tilt it much. I will tilt the camera down in a minute.
Pamela Parkinson, no, I am not a driver. I am what Daniel affectionately calls me, a trolley dolly. I serve food and drink on the train. You know what? I love doing that, and I'm happy doing it. Why are you being so quiet, Daniel? Am I embarrassing you?
Gemma was asking, does that mean it's a tart with a cart? And I was like, I can't possibly deny your.
Daniel calls me a dragon with a wagon. Do you know what, Pablo? Being a driver's never interested me because I like being face to face with people and the interaction with people. So sitting in a sealed cab for hours at a time doesn't interest me at all. The money's very nice, yeah, but I'd get bored. Best mate is a driver for Northern Rail. Hey, one of my best mates is a driver for Northern Rail as well. And he actually has the Pride flag as a tattoo on his arm.
So I think our cakes, or the layered cakes, only got another couple more minutes. That's really, really quick. And now this is where we hope that my greasing of the dishes worked.
Pamela Parkin, she likes the money. I'll ask her. Do you know all drivers like the money? Believe me.
It is good money though, being a train driver.
It is very good money for train drivers. But then, as I was saying this to someone the other day, they are the first in line when things go wrong to deal with it.
All right, let me turn the camera down.
Well, I can't wait to see this.
That looks cool.
So I might swirl this together.
I wouldn't.
Should I just leave it like that?
I'll leave it like that.
Leave it like that.
So there are layers upon. So there's a base layer of just the sponge, but then obviously everything else is just layered colour splodges on top. Right. I just need to get the little things to pop it in the Ninja.
Careful.
So, anyone who's watching from Scotland, if Isabel's still there, please tell me the weather's better than Essex today because it's very grey and dull here today. Although I can't complain about the weather this weekend. We've actually had much, much better weather than forecast. So
Both you and I burnt this
I was going
weekend.
to say, yeah, I'm a little bit burnt as well, but I'm hiding it with the hoodie.
Not only have I burnt this weekend, I've hurt my leg this weekend.
Oh, yeah, the tiny little hole in the
Spectacularly so. So Gemma's idea on Saturday night was, because Colchester has these fancy new electric scooters that are popping up all over, we'll go hey these and she'll take us on a little tour around Colchester. And we were having a nice time, and then Gemma tried to cut a corner. Unfortunately for her, there was like a 4-inch dip where this corner she tried to cut was. So she went into it and flew spectacularly off her scooter and has grazed all of one side of one of her legs and one of her elbows.
And I got no sympathy from any of them.
Why did you get sympathy? Come on, it's them. I bet they laughed.
Ella, Darwin said she'd be tempted just to run a skewer through for a light swirl, but it's up to you, obviously.
No.
Maybe next time.
I'll leave it like it is now because I've never tried it like this.
Yeah, I'll give you a laugh because Karen said about being burned. I managed to burn one side of my neck and the opposite leg on Saturday because it was so nice here. But for some reason, it's just literally this side here and the leg on this side. It's so random.
We should all use sun
Sun
cream.
cream. Factor 30.
actually had some as well.
Yeah.
Should we check against?
The weather's not very good in Scotland. Well, hopefully we'll be by tomorrow when we get back home.
They look funny on top of them. They're purple inside.
All right, so I put it in the Ninja. I couldn't find, those metal like handles that you use to lower the tin in. Can't find them because the kitchen isn't how it's normally. So I'm using that silicone cradle thing. So hopefully it bakes all right in there.
So, Isabel, of course, you can give us a tip for how to get a more moist cake. We'll gratefully take that tip. So, Tracy, yes, you do always carry your sun cream in the bag. You were a lifesaver for a couple of us on Friday, especially this. Although I did finally find a nice hat yesterday and bought one Colchester, so I have a hat now for next time.
Okay, so we've just taken the circle ones out of the oven.
Oh, wow. Look at them colours.
Well, they look good.
So the purple one does go a bit brown on the outside, but when you cut through it, you will see the colours much better. So we'll just wait for them to cool down, and then we will hope, fingers crossed.
Tracy, I'm not modelling the hat for you. I can't do it sat down. So there you go. Place a little bowl of boiling water in the bottom of your oven or Ninja. And that will give you a more moist cake, apparently.
Ooh. That was a good tip. Who was that from?
Isabel.
Our queen of baking herself, Isabel.
Isabel, excellent.
Watch Tracy on about model the hat.
She wants me to model my new hat, and I said no.
Oh, that hat. Yeah, that hat we're trying to speak about.
The hat you bought me? Yeah.
It's a nice hat.
It's a nice greeny blue trilby, because I like trilbies when I'm in the sun.
Let them get cool and properly.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh wow, Sue. Oh, I don't think it's set, Sue.
Is it not set?
Sue, it's not set because it was running as you tipped it up.
But my knife's just come out clean.
It kind of started running. Sorry.
It did take ages in ours the other day.
She's using the grill though. Or did you? She did use the grill on the foodie.
Oh no, we use the foodie.
Guys,
Mine normally takes like 15 minutes. That's why I've got my timer on.
If I
Let's
bake
do
cakes
mine's
in
been
foodie,
20 minutes. I know
I
it's
use
a
that
dig-
low. Do you know the really low thing so the air can get under it? Because if you don't, they do take longer. But you need to use the thing so a raised thing so you can get the air under it if you're using the foodie, I find.
That's been in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The middle is there, but just that bit isn't.
Have you got some foil? Is the top looking all right?
Yeah.
Because what we had to do the other day is we had to put foil on top, but we didn't want to. Well, you have to put some slits in the foil for the air to get in.
Yeah.
So, are you doing a filling at all, Ella?
I'm not going to do a filling now. I'm out of cream now, so I'm not going to do a whipped cream like topping. Although I'm thinking maybe I might do like a cream cheese style thing.
Nice.
But I'll figure that out later.
You should have had jam for yours, shouldn't you, Gemma?
Should have had jam if my daughter didn't decide to eat it all.
Yeah, Rosie just picked the pot up last night and ate the whole pot.
I reckon another 10 minutes.
Well, I'm impressed with these food colorings.
Can you put the cake mixes in silicone ones instead of cake tins? Yep, Gemma is using silicone ones for those little tray bakes. You can use silicone ones as well. We use silicone a lot back in Aberdeen as well, don't we, Daniel? Silicone, you will find. Silicone isn't good for things like breads, I find, because it's not as rigid, unless you can get the ones that have the rods through them to keep them rigid. Because as your breads expand, it won't hold the shape as well. But if you get the ones reinforced with the rods in there, but for cakes, silicone's fantastic.
Just had a message from school saying my daughter hadn't registered for registration or first period. So I rang them. That's why I went and did it. But she's there, and she was there. So back in a minute.
So Ella, what have you got planned for the rest of the day with no kitchen?
Well, I'm going to be working here, which means Louis going to have to find something else to do because this is the PS5 room.
Has he got TV in his room?
No.
Oh.
I mean, he uses it as his second bedroom, basically. You know.
Can he not borrow the big one you have in the kitchen normally and just stick it in his bedroom on the floor? And that work a few days.
I don't think it'd fit. Imagine trying to get that up the stairs. That'd be a nightmare.
With your stairs, that would be a nightmare. Actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, it would. Yeah. I think actually he'll be helping out. We're due a delivery from IKEA any minute now, and then that's the cupboards, and then we'll be basically unpacking them, setting up the kitchen. So yeah, full steam ahead.
So are you actually putting together the kitchen?
Idiots.
Kind of. I mean, we've got like a builder's helping us, but I'm pretty sure Dad will be setting it up. The builders will just be doing all the technical stuff. They're doing plumbing at the moment.
Cool.
So will you have a sink for today, or have you got to go upstairs to go to the bathroom to wash everything?
No, the sink's in use.
Oh, well, that's
what isn't in use is the dishwasher, which is a nightmare when I've got this many dishes to wash.
Oh God, yeah, you
Just
use your
give us
dishwasher a lot.
cocoa to lick clean. That'd be fine. It's like, yeah, then.
Oh, Sarah made a goat's cheese tart. Nice.
Oh, lovely. I can tell I've been laid up for a lot this month, and Daniel has been doing all the washing up and cooking because I get my dishwasher tablets from Small. You know that one you order online? And normally the box I get lasts us about 6 weeks. We get a fresh box to start the month, and we're nearly out empty already.
So the cake looks great. I'm just going to turn the time up.
I can see Daniel and Gemma taking theirs out of the tins.
So we've taken them out of the tin. So they're very thin, which is why they only took a short time to cook, but
Yeah.
when they're on top of each other, there'll be a full sort of cake.
How long do they take, Gemma?
They took 10 minutes.
Yeah, not even that. Yeah.
Not even that.
Nice.
But they are really thin. They're like pancakes.
But when they're all stacked together, they'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah, cake size, sponge size.
And I would say that was probably, so we 1.5 the ingredients. I would say that was probably 3/4 of the ingredients for that. So you could have probably done, if you had another pot on another colour, I reckon you probably could have got another 2 out of one of the mixtures.
So
It's a nice big cake.
Michelle's asking what your filling's going to be, Gemma. I think you missed
So
that
we've
earlier.
got the buttercream filling. So it's the cream, butter, whisked up with vanilla essence and a bit of sweetener. And then we put in a yellow colouring.
Sorry, just the comments come up there. Jay Motti, we have the voice and cake. What a Sunday. Oh, it's Monday. Yes, it's very much a Monday. Anita uses small as well. She's had to up her order because she's cooking some more. That's surely a good thing if you're cooking more. My husband seems to use half the number of pans I do when he cooks.
They look cool. So we've just taken out the
How are these
other
looking?
ones. I'll try and get it without.
Burning
So these are the little square ones.
So yeah, we've just taken them out.
Oh, they look good.
Oh, they look cool.
So
Oh, that's the IKEA van.
they might be thick enough to actually slice in half.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Individual cakes.
Yeah.
Oh, but the thing is, though, will you have enough frosting to do that, though, if you're doing that?
We have doubled the frosting in the end. The frosting's the best bit, if you ask me.
Michelle,
Yeah,
says,
Why does she look like she's finished yesterday?
yeah, I've just seen that. I'm about to say just that. No, Michelle.
I'm going to blow my nose, so I'm muting.
Ninja.
Oh, yeah, do that.
What's that, Chris?
No, Michelle Cooper said, why does Sue look like she's finished yesterday? And I was saying she hasn't finished. Her cake's still in the Ninja.
Still going. First in, last out. But I only use a small tin, but deep. So
Oh, pardon me.
yeah, I'll put it back in for another 10 minutes.
It's your birthday tomorrow, Sue, isn't it?
It is.
Hey.
21 days.
Plus a few.
Oh, thanks a lot.
All us about days off work.
IKEA man is here.
Yeah, I was going to say, how often is it we wing it where there's all of us off on a Monday? And how often does that actually happen?
It's a shame Michelle's got her cooking class, hasn't she, today?
I'm only off today because it's my birthday tomorrow. I thought I can't be bothered to go in today. So
But why haven't you got your actual birthday off?
I have. We don't work birthdays. We have birthday holidays.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, mine as well. Ends up going out for
But
lunch.
what if your birthday's on a weekend?
You can have it the Friday or the Monday.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Do you know, I used to work for Hayes Travel, and they used to do that. You got a day off for your birthday.
Yeah.
If for any reason you couldn't have it on your birthday, you got.
And it's not included in your holiday allowance. It is extra. Yeah.
You won't go any quicker.
Yeah, because one guy, he's got his birthday, I think, 1st of January. So he always takes it off in December when it's his lads.
Fair enough.
So
That's Jay Motti. I'm loving my Monday off. I'm actually off all week. I've got 2 more weeks off before I'm back to work. And the way I've actually managed this weekend, I'm pretty sure I'll be back to work. And I'll be back to meal prepping and cooking.
Gone quick.
Sorry?
It's gone quick.
I've been off 3 weeks.
It hasn't gone quick.
It has. It has gone very quick. I can't. Do you know what? I'm actually itching to get back to work. I can't wait because that means I'll be getting back to proper meal prepping again. So me and Daniel will be doing our post with all our mountain of food laid out.
Get your life back on track.
Exactly. Now I just need to decide when I restart my gym membership, and I'm going to restart it in August or September. What does everyone do when not teaching keto? Well, Sue, you go first.
I
Oh,
work for them,
cakes.
and I'm an admin assistant
There you go.
for an electrical company.
Gemma, do you want to tell them what you do?
So I'm a teacher at a further education college.
There you go. And myself and Daniel actually work together.
I don't get
We
to
both
speak,
work
no.
for a train company called... Shut up,
Can
Daniel.
Dan
We both
speak
work
for
a train-
himself?
No, it's fine. You carry on,
That's
Chris.
fine.
It's all right.
I was going to say, we both work for a train company called London North Eastern Railway. Daniel is a train manager. He's technically my boss when we work together, and I am a customer experience host, otherwise known as a trolley dolly on rails.
But Chris is the boss at home.
Very much
Likes
so.
to think he is.
He is. He
Let's not
is.
go there. And Ella, this is your job full stop, isn't it? So
I was going to say, yeah. I mean, I don't do much of the teaching keto side of it. That's a lot more dad. But yeah,
Dan,
I do lots of stuff that we can't talk about.
And she's the real boss.
Yeah. Mark's serving.
The reason Dan doesn't get to speak, Jay, is because he's got a potty mouth, and it's middle of the day, so we're keeping him on a lead.
Is that what he just said?
Am I wrong? You the guys can back me up here.
You need to disagree on
I've been told I need to disagree.
that.
Oh,
Okay,
that's nice. When you have to tell people what to say.
Right. Let's try this again.
He's welcome to talk. The only reason I explained that was it seemed simpler for one of us to explain it, given we both work at the same place, rather than
There you go.
ourselves. Hey, that's set now.
Yep.
You're trying to get the moment, aren't you?
I think Jay likes your accent, Dan, so you have to speak more.
My accent.
Yeah.
It's a very mixed accent. Permanent on the voice, but no it.
Jay, if you like his accent, you need to get on the train when he's the train manager and he puts his posh accent on.
I don't do posh living with you.
Yeah, unlike my train on Friday night that had no announcements apart from the stations, there was nothing. Disgraceful.
Be careful with this.
Karen, sorry, Sue. Karen didn't hear what you do. Isabel, Dan is very posh for North East Scotland.
Thanks, Isabel.
Right.
Sue, sorry, Karen never heard what you do.
Oh, I'm an admin assistant for an electrical company and I work for Keto.
That's all right. Cool down.
I'm employee number 1.
Well, if you're working in height upwards, that's about right.
Oh, shut up.
Gemma hasn't got a cake stand. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, he just said, have you got a cake stand? Why would I have a cake stand?
Michelle's got
You
one.
make cake and you eat it. You don't put it on the stand.
I know.
Michelle doesn't have a cake stand. Michelle has a stack of plates that she puts together with cups.
True.
Oh, right. Well, we can do that.
But funny enough, I said last night we had a picture of us watching the live with our sort of buffet meal on the table. And I said, I bet Michelle's watching that going, where's all the nice platters? Where's all the decoration? Because ours was just the plastic pots on the table. Help yourself.
Nothing wrong with that.
And it was very
Let's
nice.
washing up. Let's washing up.
You should have seen the frantic running to clean the table so we could get ready for the music bingo. We had like 5
Oh,
minutes.
who won the bingo?
Oh, God, I can't remember.
Tracy.
Yes, Tracy.
Oh.
Well, Tracy.
Tracy.
We actually
Who came
got
last?
through-
Who came last?
50 of the 55 songs before we got a winner. We were
Shay
so-
came last, but shouldn't have come last, but she missed one of the songs.
Oh. Sorry, I couldn't be there.
It was fun, and we are going to do another one. In fact, I might do the next one now. Now I've seen how Gemma does them. I might have a go doing one.
Okay.
Orange one.
What on top?
Yeah.
So.
Although for our lovely members, we will have another quiz in 3 weeks' time in the members page, and the lovely lady Gemma is going to host that one.
Are those really cold, Gemma? Otherwise, it's going to split the buttercream.
They are cold.
I just don't want you to put the buttercream on and it goes bleh.
Not cold.
They're
You
freezing.
can always test a little splodge, and then
Yeah.
it starts to melt.
Not too much now. Maybe you've got 6 layers.
Perfect.
Oh,
Silly edges, please.
It's all right. I know he's going to give it 5 minutes or a couple of minutes.
Put them in the fridge.
Yeah.
They're not cold. They're not hot. I mean, they're not hot. That hasn't gone at all. Maybe a little bit.
Well, the colours of mine is looking great. It is taking longer to bake, but I think that's because with the the cradle, obviously it's joined up at the top.
Wow, that's hot.
But also, it's quite deep, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not. It's just a normal. I didn't overdo it on the mix. It's just 1.5 times the muffins mix in the largest tin I can get.
Right.
There you go. I've taken mine out.
See,
Nice
they're
to know.
brilliant. Look at them.
Oh, they're good.
They look
They
great.
look brilliant. I can see me and Daniel getting some looks on the train to Scotland tonight eating those.
You think this will be around before that?
Well, I'm not going to slice that till later on, so that it goes nice
You
and
see
cold.
that, Daniel, by the way? Have you seen Isabel's comment, Daniel?
What's that?
Isabel's comment. I'm Scottish as well, but I'm not as posh spoken as Dan.
So, talk me through the 6 layers. Of course I can.
You need to put your best M&S voice on, Daniel.
What was that?
You need to put your best M&S voice on, like M&S advert voice.
So we put a little bit of the cream on just now, but it is a bit.
Yeah.
It is a bit. Yeah. So we'll put them in the fridge, and then we'll lay it up with some yellow buttercream, and we'll take some pictures later on, and we'll post them into the group.
Yeah.
We're going to put these in the fridge for a little bit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, breaking your fast with cake is probably not the best thing to be doing on a Monday morning.
Oh, it's super white.
It's not that kind of live, Jay. So no, he won't be talking like that.
God.
So we're going to put them in the fridge. There we go. How's yours looking, Ella?
Mine's smelling great. It's taken a while to bake, but it's baked on the outside now. But like obviously in the foodie, it bakes. Oh, Michelle's in.
Oh, when you
I couldn't stand it any longer. I was like, Michelle this, Michelle that. Right, I need to come in and speak for myself.
You're not baking, so get out.
Do you
Sorry?
have a cake stand?
Of course, I got loads of cake stands.
Oh,
I
But
thought you didn't have one.
Oh gosh, no, I got loads. But I wanted to show people how you can improvise. So long as you've got a cup and a plate or a glass, you can make a cake stand of anything.
There you go.
I'm going to do my sorry.
What are you doing today, Michelle?
So we have a doctor's appointment this morning. That's why, but it's so that's why we couldn't make it. But I will be doing a cake later.
What, a rainbow one?
But actually, I was thinking, because I've got more than enough sweet stuff in the house at the moment. I was thinking pride bread.
yeah.
Are you nominating yourself to do that, are you?
I am. I'm going to do it later. We need some more bread in the house, so that'll be my contribution.
That'd be cool.
It would be
Okay.
good.
You know me, I like to do something a little bit off-piste.
Why not?
So I've just broken by accident one of the cakes, but look at them colours inside.
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Gemma.
Oh wow!
Wow.
They're really
Wow.
good, aren't they?
Michelle, do you know what would probably work with the colours mixed in if you wanted to try it? The barrow
Yeah.
growth.
Yeah, the barrel.
It's quite dark though.
Yeah,
It's
that's
quite
quite
a dark. It's because it's got lots of mixed spice. It's quite a dark
I
one.
was just thinking because it's a nice sweet cake, it'd kind of look with the colours that it would work.
Yeah. No, I'll go bread. That's a little bit sort of different. I'll tell you what else works really well is pancakes.
Yep.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Do you know what you could do, Michelle? So say you've got the mega, you
Yeah.
could split the dough into a certain amount of colours, and then you know how we did those plats.
Yes.
You
Oh,
could have a colour,
great
you know,
idea.
a strip of colour, and then you plat them together.
Okay, I'll do the fast version. I'll do it in the
Yeah.
you know, so it might be slightly deformed, but
Sarah Jane Naylor's just said as well, pride cookies.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice idea.
Ooh.
So
And you know
basically
what
we need
else
to do
you
this again next year, and we need to basically all do a different dish next year. That's what we're getting at.
I've no idea. Ninja Sue, what are you doing? What's your cake?
She's eating it, cooked and eaten.
Cooked, sliced, and in the freezer. So the other
My
cheap.
birthday cake, I'm having it later. And tomorrow.
It'd be really nice to see it sliced, Sue.
Huh?
It'd be really nice to see it sliced.
Yeah, it's too hot at the minute.
Okay.
So the other thing you can do is just a normal cake, but you colour the icing and just do different layers of icing in it.
Mm.
Well, that was
Bit of
because we were struggling to find the food colouring. So I was going to say if we could only get the jars of it, which is for buttercream, then I would just make like little cupcakes and make rainbow buttercream. But I managed to find it. So
Perfect.
Tesco have got very good with stocking those gels lately. Even we have a really small Tesco near me and Daniel, and they have all of the colours.
Hi, Tracy.
Yeah, we'll see.
And
see you later,
another good
Tracy.
way. Lakeland do a box set, and then you can just buy the individual ones as they run out.
So there's plenty of
Right,
options. Basically, we've got the Lakeland ones, the Amazon ones, and Tesco. So there's plenty of options for people, definitely.
I've got to go to my appointment now, but happy cooking, and I'll post my bread later.
See you later.
Bye.
see you later.
Oh, how do I leave? Can you kick me out?
I'll kick you out 1 second.
I don't know how to leave. Oh,
There you go. I kicked her out. I mean, there was the option to ban her from the studio. I just kicked.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Well, that's what you did earlier. So.
So mine should be done very, very soon. Mine, it was firm on top, but you know when you can tell it's not cooked underneath yet. So it was just getting there. So I popped it in for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, we had that issue on Saturday in Michelle's class. We were like, "Oh, they're done now." No, they've been done now. No, I was actually walking on top still.
I've been very careful as well. I've not been opening it too much because, I don't want to keep opening it and make it all flat. So hopefully it's got a good rise on it. I can't wait to cut inside it because it's going to have some good colour.
You can film yourself cutting into it, Ella.
Yeah. Are we all done?
I think we might be.
I think
I
so.
think
Yeah.
just in
Okay,
case
all the photos.
everyone posts pictures
Yeah.
later of the finished product when it's cooled and
If you can, send the photos over to me and I'll put a post on the page. So if anyone's watching on YouTube, head over to our Instagram or Facebook pages and we'll have the finished products there.
Yeah.
We've also got our own Instagram handles on StreamYard as well, so we'll be posting on there as well later on the results of the cake. So make sure that you're following us on Instagram as well.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, very shameless.
Get it in.
Right, thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll
Bye,
see
everyone.
you later.
See you later.
See you later.